guess.
So how do I get to that
All right.
line? It just pop up.
So. All right, fetching video stream. All right, I think we might be on. We'll let everybody.
Why can't I see it?
We'll let everybody kind of catch up to us.
Join. Says thanks for your patience. That's the one I got.
All right, let's see here. I got to go live. Okay, good. I think we might be on now.
Are we live?
Yeah, let's see.
Good morning. How come I can't see you? Can you see it over there?
No, I can't see it yet. All right.
Also,
All right, let's see if it's coming up on the page here.
is now live. That just came up.
Yeah, if you're hopping on, folks, give us just a second. Facebook is being real slow this morning.
Well, this
And
does that mean it's on?
yeah, so I think that's probably us then. Right?
All right.
All right, let me just check here, brother Keith.
Goodness sakes!
All right, what we got here? I think that is us right there. I think that's probably us then. Right?
All right. Hey!
All right, let me just check here. All right, so let me go ahead and share this video. Share to your page. I'm going to share that on my timeline. Post. So we want to make sure it goes all over the entire world, right?
Yes. Yes.
Or,
well,
you know.
clap, so it's on.
Yeah. All right. Give a shout out on our new
All right, yes.
our new feed here,
Brad
folks.
are watching. Good morning, Sister Linda. All right, we are live and in color.
Yay.
Living color.
All right, let's get back to our thing here. Okay. So we're there, man.
Yo, good morning, Joel. Guess what we did this morning?
I don't know.
We got our glitch out of the way.
Out of the way.
We don't have to worry about our glitch now. You know, everybody says, when's the thing going to crash and all that? Well, we crashed first, and now we're just going to have a regular show.
Okay.
So thanks for watching, everybody. Grab your coffee, and I'm sure you got it because it's not very nice out today. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and we will be right back.
All right, here we go.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smacked and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Wenderman.
Yeah. We're on, and we hope other people can hear us and see us.
Let us know if you're on.
Yeah, give us a good morning. Give us a hey, hey, hey.
I think we lost Jim Ross. Hopefully he'll come back. But
There we go. Yeah.
We're on.
I see Linda, Brad, and you are watching at the moment.
Yes.
Yay.
See if we can't get a couple more people on
Okay.
here. We are going to change the name of the show to the Orville and Wilbur Wright Show. Remember that plane that they eventually got off the ground, but it took them quite a while. So
Yeah.
and they were famous.
That's right. They tried and tried again. They probably failed a million times. You know, Thomas Edison, it took him like 10,000 tries to get the light bulb correct.
10,000.
Yeah. And he said, I didn't fail 999,000 times. I discovered 9,999 ways not to make a light bulb.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
So yeah.
Very good. That's
There
good.
we are.
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's Smack and Jack time once again. Smack and Jack live here in beautiful southern Chester County. Is it southern Chester County? It's Chester County, southeastern Pennsylvania is where we are. So I hope you're having a good weekend. Missed you last, or hope you had a good week since we last talked to you.
Yeah.
And we got a fun-packed show today. What are we going to do today, Brother Joel?
Well, of course, we have our announcements. We have a couple things to go through there.
Yep.
Of course, our joke, and then 4% group / smackandjack.com website update. So we'll take a minute to go through that.
Okay.
Then we have a newer segment, which we just touched on a little bit last week or the week before. Current events.
Okay.
Current events.
Sure.
We can only imagine what that topic is going to be.
We have no idea. Just make sure your kids are close. Don't keep them out of your eye. Don't let them out of your sight.
So we're going to keep it down to like 1 minute of current events. Then we have our facts of the day. We changed that up just a little bit too.
Okay.
Yep. And then, of course, our ever-popular
birthday got a lot
minute.
of birthdays this week, and we got a couple of good celebrity birthdays this week.
Yeah. So all right. So what do we got as far as our announcements here, Keith?
Well,
we'll talk about that for just a
yeah.
minute?
Well, our pop is back in the hospital. Monk, the original Monk.
Yeah.
Long before the show came out, there was a Monk Lenderman, and he's doing all right. He's just getting up there in age, and he's had a little setback. Joel, you tell everybody what. So I still don't really know exactly why he's in there, but
yeah. Well, he had no idea why he was there either. So yesterday, as a matter of fact, I had just gotten off the phone with my life insurance guy that I talk to on a yearly basis, just to go over life insurance. How the policy's going, and some of the things that I wanted to discuss. I had just gotten off the phone with him, and at 3:14, I see on my phone Lima Estates. Whenever I see Lima Estates come up on the phone, I think, oh boy, what is it now? So those who have parents who are getting up there, you can probably relate to that. So anyway, he was in the nurse's office. He had an accelerated heart rate. His blood pressure was a little high. He hadn't gone to dinner for a few days. And he was a bit dehydrated, and the nurse was concerned, obviously, with all those things too, but the fact that his leg was really bothering him. She saw some bruising on his foot, and she thought that there might be some broken bones in the foot from a fall that he had either last week or the week before. Of course, we didn't hear about this fall.
No, we heard his foot was his feet couldn't fit into the shoes I just bought him. And we kind of left it at that, but then that's...
So they took chest x-rays yesterday, and then they did a follow-up x-ray on the foot. They did a CAT scan, and the doctor said most things have come back pretty favorable. So, there was no sign of stroke or anything like that.
Okay, good.
But I haven't heard yet what the x-ray on the foot. So I think they'll probably find something there. But his leg was really bothering him last night. And he said that was the first time the leg was bothering him to that extent. So I'm glad, whatever happened, I'm glad he actually ended up in the hospital yesterday, because if things hadn't gone the course they had, then he would have been home all night with that leg bothering him. So, in a weird sort of way, I'm glad he actually got to that. And he actually went in an ambulance to the hospital, and I had told the nurse at Lima, I said, he's going to give you a hard time about getting in that ambulance because he's afraid it's going to cost too much money.
Right.
And I told her, I said, you have to reinforce that it's all going to be covered with insurance and Medicare and all that.
Okay.
So he didn't say a word about it. He said, there's a nice ride over. He knew the gentleman because...
From last time.
No, not from last time, but he sits out in front of Lima Estates a lot on the bench there.
Okay.
And he sees this guy pull up every now and then.
Okay.
So it's like... So he kind of already knew. So that was, comforting. He kind of already had familiarity there. So so we're praying and we're wishing the best for Dad. I'm going to go straight there after our show this morning and
we'll
check
stop
up
by.
on,
Yep.
see what those exams
So if you have a pop that's not doing well or getting up in age, go see him today. Give him a call.
Yeah.
An extension of Father's Day. We had Father's Day last week, and really every day's Father's Day. Every day's Mother's Day.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they're still around.
Yeah.
Check
So
on
we're.
them.
So I think he's going to come out of this okay. A little concerned about if they find something with his foot, he might need to wear a boot or something like that. That will be an issue.
Yes, yeah.
Because him getting around already is an issue. But so anyway, keep our pop in your thoughts if you wouldn't mind. That'd be great.
Okay.
Thoughts and prayers. Okay,
There's
so
Jim Ross. How are you, Jim?
How are you, Jim?
Barbara's here. Yeah.
Sorry about the whole getting on. Facebook was a little weird this morning because it would not let me get into that post that I already, you have to get a sharing code off of that post where you guys get your reminder. and it wasn't doing that for us. So I had to just create a whole new post, which is where we are now. So sorry guys, sometimes Facebook we just don't know.
And I really hope that Facebook never completely cleans up the rack, because then we're going to have to blame it on us.
That's right.
And
it is never our fault.
No, we're not going to do that.
It's never our fault.
Nope.
Okay, what else here, Keith?
Magnets and stickers.
Yeah. Let us know, folks. Check this out. This is a 5-inch magnet, and it goes very nicely on your refrigerator. It goes really nicely, like on the back of your car,
maybe a rental car.
A rental car.
Right,
yeah, if you happen to have one of them. Or somebody else's car if you don't mind, and that's fine too. But it's a nice size. So that's our sticker. I'm sorry, that's our magnet. This is our sticker. And you are welcome to have either or you may have both of them. You know, our friend Brad from last week, yes. I sent him 2 stickers and a magnet. Because I was so delayed in getting stuff out to him, so I sent him two stickers and a magnet. So let us know if you want a magnet. These go on your refrigerator really nicely, and again, they're not huge, so they sit really nicely on the bumper of your car or on your trunk or something like that.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
If you wouldn't mind, that would be fantastic.
Nice sturdy construction. So good idea. Good job, Joe.
Hey, thanks. Pictures of our hats. Yeah, let's take a look at our hat.
You got your embroidery.
Yeah, well, yes and no. Where are we here? Let's go here. Okay, so this is the embroidered, this is what the shirt's going to look like. And actually, this picture here is not as clean as the actual embroidery itself, but I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Okay, because that looks like our Smack and Jack logo.
Yes.
Now, what happened with the hats? After sitting and looking and comparing the hat with the other embroidery, I was not completely happy with the hat.
Okay.
Because there's a couple spots in the logo where it's a little anemic.
Okay.
Like, look at the A's, see how it's, and if you compare the two, like that logo with that one.
Right.
This one just looks better than this one. So I went back and I said, you know what? I'm not 100% happy with this.
Okay.
So the girl there, the owner wasn't there. The daughter said that it might be because of the size.
Okay.
And I said, because this is a 5-inch logo, this is a 4-inch logo.
Okay.
So she said we might be able to put the 4-inch logo onto the hat, and then it would just be a little bit smaller.
Right.
But it
might work.
It might
if it looks
look okay.
Better, right.
So if Mom thinks it looks all right, then we'll go with that.
Okay.
So the hats are still in the works. Okay, so this was a prototype, and I looking at it, I just thought, you know what, it doesn't give the character of the font that we use.
Okay.
And the girl agreed with me there. So it'll be a little bit.
But I do, on the hat, I do like the embroidered because it has dimension. You know,
it's nice. So our hats are coming, folks, pretty soon. Instead of wearing this old beat-up hat, we're going to have one that says Smack and Jack. And hopefully it'll be this same style.
And we're trying to figure out how you can embroider on a cap like this.
Well, we could do that. We could just bring that in.
Yeah.
We could bring in hats like that. We could put it across the back.
Oh, okay, yeah, across the back. That would actually be good. I take it off, but then everybody will see my...
Right, they would... Reveal
my bald spot.
Yeah.
So we'll work on that.
Let's move on, folks. You've been waiting, I know, for the joke of the day.
Magnets and stickers. Everybody.
What's
Daniel's on?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. And if I don't have your address yet, as far as magnets, or if I see you at church, I'll just give it to you. Okay. It might be a couple weeks. I am off tomorrow, and I am off next week, so it's going to be a little while before I'm back in church.
Couple weekends coming up, don't you?
Yeah. So we'll get the magnets and stickers to whoever want them. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay. So.
All right. Hold on. Joke.
Yay. All right. So now again, this is how we select the jokes. Ready? This is how I do it. I open a page, and that's the jokes that we read.
And this was actually 9:08. I think you did that this morning. So
I got here very early today, and I thought, man, we have all sorts of time to get ready.
I was ready early, and next thing you know, boom.
A minute before the show, I was like, oh, we don't have the jokes ready. Oh, we can't get on Facebook. Blah blah blah. On and on and on. So all right, here we go. Jokes.
Okay.
This will lighten up your morning. All right. So do not take a sip of coffee before you hear these jokes, because it's going to be everywhere. Right. Okay. What is Grumpy's favorite fruit?
What?
Sour grapes. All right, next one. What is Snow White's brother's name?
What?
Egg White.
Oh, that's a better.
And that's no yolk.
All right. That was ad lib, I think.
No, actually, it was right here.
Oh, okay.
You think I'm that quick? Okay, joke number 3. Number 3 of 5 today. Joke number 3. What folk hero walked through the Midwest 200 years ago stomping on apples?
Who?
Johnny Applesauce. Okay.
Getting better.
All right, here we go. What's Moby Dick's favorite dinner?
What?
What are you laughing about?
That's not the joke.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Okay. Gotta be careful how you say that one. Oh, very
man,
good.
Boy, that was a tongue twister through and through.
The first part was funnier than the pun.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Last one, folks. What do you call a Roman emperor when he catches a cold?
What?
Julius Sneezer.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yes. Jokepedia, folks. Don't buy it because we own it. Okay. Let's move on. All right. So,
Couple of was that booze?
yeah, you are booing.
Who
Why are you booing those jokes?
That wasn't me. It was our audience. Somebody
my
out
gosh.
there was booing us. Well,
Whatever.
well, that was good. They were good.
Okay. So,
Good, clean fun.
let's talk about our Smack and Jack website for a moment.
Sure.
Let's go here. Hey, there we are.
Yeah, how's that coming along, Joel?
Okay, so this is what our website looks like right now as we speak. If you scroll down, ooh. Now, all these are templates, and I need to kind of go in there and edit, obviously, okay?
Right.
There's going to be a logo up here. There's going to be a big picture here.
Okay.
I'm going to edit this here. This I'm going to change up, but this is all there ready for me to edit, right?
Okay.
Okay. Go down, meet Jack Oliver. Now, as I told you, Jack Oliver is actually the name of this template. Jack Oliver is not an actual person.
Okay.
Okay, it's the name of this template. And you see all the Esmond, Tempor, Insulin, that's all that computer gumbo jumbo. No, what's it called?
In Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's just, it's a nonsense
Oh,
language.
okay.
Yeah, just it's
Okay.
like a filler. Okay, and then we continue down. We could, as featured on Smack and Jack,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have our mission statement we can put in, upcoming events, and all this stuff here. Okay, so this is just the first page that you come to, the landing page. So all this is going to go in there. All right, and it should look something like this. Now this
Nice.
is the video tutorial through the 4% group that is helping me set this up. Okay, so I bought this this whole WordPress template. It plugs into WordPress, and Vic is giving me step by step. Here you go.
Okay, so this is going to be an important piece of.
Okay, so that's him telling me exactly how to do this.
Okay.
All right, so I just follow exactly what he's doing. We're doing some HTML coding, plugging that in, but everything you need to do, he shows you exactly how to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, we're up to the step that I just showed to you. And eventually it'll look like this on the front page. Of course, that'll be a different picture there, but it will look something like that. It's going to look very professional. So currently I'm working on the about.
And that is what we're all about here at Smack and Jack.
Of course.
Professionalism.
We are
Yes.
professional.
We are nothing if not professional.
So that'll have a home page, products page, an about us page, and all that will be there.
Okay.
I was hoping to have it a little bit more, done for you today, but since I got called out of the house about 4 o'clock last night,
Yes. A little bit.
yeah, got a little waylaid on what we're doing there. Okay.
Okay, nice.
So that's what's
Coming
going
along.
on with the smackandjack.com. So now if you go to smackandjack.com, it actually takes you to this web page here.
Okay, so there is a web page. It's just
Exactly. It's in progress.
Right.
It doesn't take you to Facebook anymore.
Okay.
Okay, because I changed that.
Okay.
So it'll take you to that web page here.
Okay.
Sorry, nobody can see that because I forgot. Okay. Anyway, I forgot to change our program or setting here. Okay, so
right,
that's where
good.
we are.
Good, very good.
So now we have just a minute of current events here, and let me show you what we're talking about with current events, and that actually needs to be down here.
And
so
everybody needs to weigh in on this. This is a very
let us
touchy
know what
subject
you're thinking
here.
All right, so this is something I came up with. She became a face of the family separation of the border, but she's still with her mother. Okay, so this is a picture that went out earlier in the week by Time, I believe, and they were saying that this little girl was separated from her mom at the border. As it turns out, they were not separated.
Okay.
They stayed together. So what's your opinion? Not necessarily just on separation. Obviously, I don't agree with that at all.
No.
And I'm pretty sure I read that Trump signed a presidential what's that called? Somebody help us out. That they are not to be separated. I think he signed that the other day. That
executive order
that they are not to be separated.
Yes.
So what are our thoughts and opinions about all of this, folks?
Yeah, we've got
let's just say that we all agree. I mean, you and I agree that this separation of families at the border is
not good. Not good at all. It's
deplorable.
It seems almost like pre-war Germany.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it didn't work out then.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work out now. So.
And incidentally, I have something coming up in the facts of the day about the Germany.
Yeah.
Not the Holocaust, but current day Germany.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just.
So
whatever's going on, it has to be done differently.
Let's go beyond that for just a second. What do we do about illegal immigration?
I don't know that.
You don't have an answer to that.
No.
And quite frankly, folks,
either do the people running the country. So I feel I don't know. I don't know.
Well, here's just a little bit from Joel, being a Christian, practicing Christian, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly there's no room for being inhumane.
No.
Right? To anybody at any time. I do think our country, though, needs to address this in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are some folks, and somebody I'm very close to, who says, just let everybody in, and we'll figure out what to do with them. I don't think that's an answer. I don't think that's the correct answer.
Right.
Because when you let in millions of people, what do you do with them? And who pays for it?
Especially since our economy is mostly import nowadays. We don't have a whole lot of work for everybody. That's my biggest thing is what are we going to do with everybody? And, and there was somebody from Honduras the other day. How long does it take to get from Honduras?
I think that little girl, they were Honduran.
To Texas. And they're not driving in a bus or a...
No, it's...
So, they're facing heartaches that we can't even imagine. So...
Yeah, so I agree. So Barbara says the executive order has a lot of problems. I will just say, Barbara, I need to read that because I haven't, and I'll trust you, obviously. But nothing on reuniting those already separated. Yeah, so it's amazing to see the map of the country where the families are, and I could show you that to you, but it's like they have separated families like way up in Seattle, New York. I mean, it's not all around Texas. It's like all over the country.
And how much does that cost?
I don't know.
To send...
Yeah. So now here's a question, folks, for those who are chiming in here. How long has that rule been on the books? Like, where did that separation come from? Who signed that to be a law, or whatever we call it? What president signed that? I'm just curious. Who did that come from, and why are we just hearing about it now? It's not a easy.
Yep.
It's not an easy, solution to this. But I do say that I think we need to do something. It needs to be humane.
Mm-hmm.
There is a legal way to come to this country, though, and it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and that's these people don't have time too. So that's and what Brad said, a lot of them are seeking asylum too. Maybe not necessarily from South America, but we got people coming from other countries that are they're being extinguished by their own government.
I know,
So,
and
you
that's
know,
yeah, right. I mean, these people are not leaving home because they're going on vacation.
No.
and decided to come here. They're
they're
literally
running for their lives.
running with their families for their lives.
Yeah.
yeah. So
And
I don't
you
know.
can't slam a door on them.
Exactly. Right.
So anyway, give us your
So
thoughts on
yeah,
that.
so that
and
was our 1 minute of current event, folks.
Unfortunately, there's not any good current events going on right now,
No, well,
other than
I think we could seek out some current events,
Yes.
but we wanted to. I saw that the other day, and obviously it's been in the news for a long time. I thought maybe we would bring that up. Okay, so let's get to our facts of the day.
all right.
And I think that we have a fact in here that has something to do with Germany.
Okay.
Which is kind of interesting. Okay, so let's go to our facts of the day. Today's going to be a little bit different. And what I did was just instead of creating that video that we've done in the past, we're just going to scroll through the facts and we can have a little discussion on each fact when we get there. Hopefully this will only take a minute or so. Where are we? We're at 9:45, so we have a few minutes left in our show. About 20% of the world's tech founders are immigrants. Speaking about this whole conversation we just had.
Yes. Yep.
Even though immigrants only make up about 4% of the world's population. That is really difficult to understand.
Yes. Where are they immigrating from? Because I
I
didn't
don't
think
know.
Mars had any
Right. Okay, so we're going to leave that one to you guys to kind of think about that, right?
world of the pilot.
Okay, in 4 of the 5 largest cities in the U.S., it's cheaper to rely on Uber than to own a car, a 2018 report found. So that
Wow,
is
no kidding.
that is a bit interesting.
Maybe
You know
I'll
what,
look
folks?
into
I
that.
forgot. We actually have music for this.
And if you get T-boned in the Uber, you don't have to worry about it.
That's right. It's not your car. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
There
we
we
have
go.
a
Now
little
it's
music.
starting
Yeah. All right. What's next here on the facts? Let's go back here. Okay. So, moving on. Latin America is the most unequal region in the world. In 2014, the richest 10% of people in Latin America had amassed 71% of the region's wealth.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think that's an issue.
And that's another reason why.
around the world.
Yes.
Yeah, right? All right, moving on.
Oh, goodness.
People who think their opinions are superior to others may be most prone to overestimating their relevant knowledge and ignoring chances to learn more, a study found. Yeah, I told you, Keith.
Okay, yep.
Germany had the highest numbers of asylum requests in 2015.
No kidding.
Germany. So that's why Germany's kind of been in the news with all the immigrants and all that.
Yeah, they're kind of right there.
Yeah.
Smack dab in the
Yeah, if
middle
you
of
look at a
Europe.
map, I mean, like, Europe and that whole eastern part of the world is, it's right there. Michael Phelps considered suicide after the 2012 Summer Olympics. He started the Michael Phelps Foundation to help other people with mental illness. That is interesting. Good for Michael. I hope he's...
I just saw a commercial on that the other day. I didn't know anything about his
Really?
mental
Okay.
state. No.
All right. Moving on. There's a baby called Netflix de Jesus Rodriguez Restrepo in Colombia. Huh. That is... I don't know. What were they thinking?
Well,
Lightning hasn't brought down a plane since 1963 due to careful engineering that lets the electric charge of lightning bolt run through the plane and out of it. Okay?
wow, pretty interesting.
By 2018, the U.S. has 101 people who owe at least $1 million in federal student loans.
Goodness sakes.
Wow. That is a lot of money. Can you imagine graduating from college and having $1 million debt? You're never out of debt.
Sure, a lot of doctors and lawyers get that.
Yeah. For many Icelanders, World War II is actually known as the Blessed War because the country has the war to thank for its independence. So that's a little bit of history I want to check up on because that's very interesting. Okay. When Steve Jobs was at his deathbed, he asked for 5 different oxygen masks so that he could choose the one with the best design.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah. Let's go with 2 more here. That actually loops.
That was actually good. It ended right at the end of that.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All right. So, got more. The only road out of Equatorial Guinea on the mainland during the mandate of its first president was mined. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more. If you want to learn about monsters and ghouls in real life, you can get a PhD in parapsychology at the University of Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yes. Fantastic. All right. So that's
very good.
it for.
That was good, yeah.
That's it for the facts of the day. I'm gonna. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Funny how the audience seems like they're asleep, and then boom, just like
And it
that,
all
they're like,
sounds-
whoa.
Yeah, is everybody awake out there? Maybe our audience is asleep. You never know, right? Okay.
Well, according to Brad, the Trump and Sessions started the separation of families. Before the families were only separated when parents committed felonies. Okay.
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 All right. That is.
Yeah,
that is good.
Yep, good.
Okay.
Good. That's good to know.
90. Dan says 97 or thereabouts. However, the law was aimed at child traffickers, not families. Right. Okay. All right. Interesting.
So it starts out all these illegals, which you can understand. Now it's everybody. You know, the
Exactly,
people that
yeah.
are so.
Yeah. So taking the law in a different direction there.
Yes.
Which anyway. Okay. Birthday minute.
All right, birthday
All right.
minute.
Guess
yes,
what we're gonna do, folks? We're gonna do this week's coming up birthday minute,
Right.
and then we're gonna go into next week birthday minute.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna have a show next week.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So,
Thank you.
You know,
I'll take
sometimes
all the
we
credit
miss
for that one.
Yeah, good because I deserve no credit. And sometimes when we come back from a break, we kind of get the ones from behind.
Yeah.
But this is better than give them a preemptive happy birthday.
Yeah, and the other problem with that is now my calendar doesn't save all the birthdays from the past.
Right.
So last week's birthdays are gone. They're like deleted.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So let's get ourselves into the birthday minute.
And now it's time for the Smacking Jack Birthday Minute.
Birthday minute.
Okay.
Yeehaw, yeehaw.
Happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday this week. All right. So it's a good week coming up on starting
Yeah, it is
this
good.
day of June 23rd. All right.
Got a whole bunch.
Yeah, we got a
got
bunch.
Got a couple of celebrities.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
How many people remember Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Well,
Huh? How many people watched every episode about 1,000 times?
how can we possibly forget?
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire. I mean,
anyway,
that's
its
like,
creator Joss Whedon was born in this
We
day,
ought to create a segment.
1964. When were you born? 69. So he's a couple years.
69, yeah. A little bit older than me.
Actually, he's a year. He's just a year younger than me. So yeah,
Happy
Joss,
birthday!
very good show. Probably the last time I actually watched a show on television from the beginning to the end. It was really good. And
Okay.
anyway, so that was good.
Who's next?
Frances McDormand. She's an actress. She was born in 1957. Her biggest role, the one I remember, was Fargo. She's been in a lot of stuff since, and she's very talented.
Okay.
And
Another
June
name.
Carter Cash. Who's June Carter Cash?
yeah.
That is Mrs.
Cash,
Johnny
right?
Cash. Yes,
Yeah.
she was born this day in 1929.
Yep.
So a year older than Pop.
Pop, yeah.
So
yeah.
she hasn't been around, and she passed away, I think, 2011.
I actually knew her from the movie.
Yeah.
Walk the Line.
Yeah,
Yep.
very good movie. Yep.
Yep.
So anyway, that's our celebrities. What do we got closer to home, Joel, for
Okay,
birthdays?
so getting started. Actually, today on our calendar. Whoops, where am I here? Actually, today on come on my calendar that I can't seem to move. Okay, we have nobody, friends of ours, who have a birthday today. So there's silence. All right. So again, those who are seeking a birthday, try out Saturday.
It's funny how nature kind of takes a break every once in a while.
Yeah.
There's how many billions of people on the planet? Nobody was born on this day
Right.
in any year up until now.
Right.
Pretty interesting. We should
Crazy.
we should just move on. Okay.
All right, so starting tomorrow, Sunday, June 24th, we have Liz. And Monday, June 25th, is Scott. Happy birthday, Scott.
Happy birthday,
All right,
guys.
guys. All right, on Tuesday, we have Dan, Jenny, and Paul. Happy birthday, guys. On June
Happy
26th.
birthday,
Yeah.
yep.
On the 27th of June, Wednesday, we have Patricia, Shally, and Sherry. Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, have a great day. On the 28th, we have Mark. And that's it, Mark. Happy birthday on Thursday. All right, and then on the 29th, we have Michael, Michelle, Natalie, and Sue. Happy birthday,
Happy
guys.
birthday.
Friday the 29th, yeah. And next Saturday, we have one birthday, very special birthday to
Yeah.
Debbie.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Debbie. All right, let's bring ourselves into next week.
Okay.
Okay. So next Sunday, is that July 1st?
July 1st,
Yeah,
isn't it
July
something?
1st.
Man.
Wow, crazy. All right, we have Laura. And then on Monday, July 2nd, Cousin Ethan. Happy birthday. Yeah. And then we have Sharon on Monday the 2nd as well.
Okay.
Guess what? On Tuesday the 3rd, we have a vacancy.
Hmm.
Yeah, nobody on Tuesday the 3rd. Okay, moving on to Wednesday, July 4th, Independence Day. Happy birthday to Diane, James, Nicole, and William. Yeah, happy birthday, guys.
And the United States of America.
United
Happy
States of
birthday,
America.
everybody. Woo.
All right. And then
Okay.
Thursday, July 5th, we have Fritz and Casey. Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
Yep. And then Friday the 6th, we have Barbara. And then next Saturday, July 7th, we have Emily, Jerry, and Kristen. Yay! All right, happy birthday,
All right, happy
everybody.
birthday, folks.
Yay!
Yeah.
For the next 2 weeks, happy
Yeah.
birthday!
Woo.
Happy birthday! Let us
Where's
celebrate
our,
with our noisemakers. Yep.
And that was the Smack and Jack Birthday Minute.
Birthday minute! Birthday minute!
All right.
Okay.
Well, folks, you have ruined another Saturday morning in our lovely company, and I'm glad you stopped by.
That's right. We're
'Cause I
happy
had
to be a
good
part
time.
of that
Yes.
bringing down of Saturday morning, right?
Good coffee, good friends. It's almost like a Michelob commercial. Can we say Michelob? Nobody even knows.
Yeah,
Is that a thing
Michelob?
anymore?
Is he an artist or something?
Didn't he do the Sistine Chapel?
That's
That's
right.
good. Let's
Yeah,
do
that
that.
was a good one. That was a good one.
Very good, Joel.
Okay, so we are getting our way out of here.
Yes. Thanks for stopping by.
And
Again,
we were not going to be here next week.
right.
Yep.
So have a happy 4th of July. Have a safe 4th of July
Yeah.
weekend. People are taking vacations. You're taking vacations.
Yep.
So enjoy yourself. Really enjoy summer. And remember, stop by and see your mom and dad. They're not here forever. We love them to death. We just got to make sure they know that we
Yeah.
love them. And,
Yes.
so,
And speaking about stopping by, stop by smackandjack.com from time to time.
there you go. Yes. And
And,
see the progress on the website. There.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, keep an eye out for your Smack and Jack sticker or your magnet.
Yep.
If you're not nearby, make sure I have your address and we'll get it right to you.
Sounds
Okay?
good. Yeah,
All
great.
right.
All right. Well, thanks very much for stopping by, guys. Once again, you deserve a thought of your own.
So, be in touch.
We'll see you next time.
All right, see you guys.